What's going on, everybody? This is your boy King Germ, one half of Pod and Saved Our Marriage. Each and every Friday, Queen Germ and myself drop an episode to show the people how Pod and Saved Our Marriage. Now, we're not like most married couples. Most of the time we disagree, but that's the beauty of the show. So, when you get through listening to Sparrows on the Review, come give us a listen. Each and every Friday on any DSP, go look for Pod and Saved Our Marriage.
Man, I grew up in the 80s. And my problem was, I didn't realize we had so many gems of movies, like of pure garbage and filth.
Right.
And the further I went on in life and dealing with people like King Germ, and I did say your name, motherfucking King Germ, and they reminded us of certain movies. This one movie in particular came up, the Garbage Pail Kids.
Now, see, I was born in 88, so I didn't experience a whole lot of time dealing with these 80s movies.
So it was kind of hard.
I mean, it wasn't rough. So we're talking about Garbage Pail Kids today.
Yeah, Garbage Pail Kids, 1980s movie. It's one of those toy tie-ins that had cards and everything and little toys that go with it.
Yeah. So my question is, did they take the Cabbage Patch Kids and kind of make this based off of those characters, but kind of make them ugly?
To be 100% honest with you, I don't know. But I've seen a resurgence of the toys since we started doing our bargain shopping at Walmart over the years. I've seen them make a Stone Cold Steve Austin version and other ones.
Okay, sorry guys, I was checking to make sure. JR handed me the mic and I didn't know if he had turned it on, so I was making sure the green light was flashing. So if you heard some extraness there, that's why.
Right. And we're driving down the road and crazy motherfuckers are trying to cross in traffic, knowing damn well that we're not letting anybody over too much.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm all for rotating the traffic, but I'm not letting everybody in.
So let me do a little research on these Garbage Pail Kids.
Okay. So if you haven't seen this movie yet, then it's your choice whether you want to stay and listen to the spoilers or if you want to pause and come back and visit later on. So it started out really odd to me, I guess. Like everything tied together, and I like how it ended. It ended to where like you could have made another movie off of it to figure it out. But I also like that it had you guessing in the beginning, kind of.
Yeah.
And then it made a full circle and finished up.
So what I can tell you about the Garbage Pail Kids are they had a comic book, cards, they have dolls.
Yeah.
So obviously it was something that was really big in the 80s. 1987 was when the film came out.
Oh, okay.
And the Garbage Pail Kids have had tie-ins with other things. There's even been a Macho Man Randy Savage, like I said, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Andre the Giant, and Ultimate Warrior. 40th anniversary things. The card company Topps has made quite a bit of different things with them. Now this movie, for me, this was the second or third time I've seen it, but this is not something that like I just pick up and watch anytime, because to me this is something you got to be in that mode or means of collecting this type of stuff to want to even watch this movie.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have any ties to this could, like, I'm not gonna say disturb you, but in this day and age where we're a different type of person,
right?
Some of it's crude humor and even some of the depictions of characters, you know.
Now, real fast, after I do my little shameless plug for you, I want you to tell everybody how we got, how this movie got brought up and why we watched it. You make sure everybody that's listening, you're heading over to WV on Commonplace and following him for the future, because like the next part he's about to tell you was pretty exciting to me.
Oh, how did we get into this movie?
Yeah, like you did an interview.
Yeah, I did an interview with a guy from Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah.
And then
this is a Tales from the Crypt movie, correct?
No. You're
No.
doing the
Oh,
wrong.
I'm combining them together, aren't I?
Damn, she's making a new episode about this.
Oh
shit.
gosh, here I am. Yeah, I'm like sitting here thinking of the one, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh.
The origin
Okay.
story for this one
So
is
King Jarm asked us to talk about it, right?
King Jarm
Or
asked
watch
us to,
it.
to watch this and Blazing Saddles and quite a few other movies from
Okay.
the 80s.
Okay.
And we've been on a kick doing the Blues Brother type stuff.
Mhm.
So I thought this was going to be in that good vein, but this is that 1980s cringy stuff.
Yeah.
But it's cool because the puppeteers and everything that happened, like it is wild. Because there's a 15-year-old boy that's fighting like a 30-year-old dude over a girl that's
I'm
older.
sure he wasn't that old. I would say he was probably 16 or 18, because you and I both know how people look old nowadays. Like,
Right.
not old, but they look older than their age.
But I mean, how could that dude be a senior in high school? He looked like he could file taxes.
I mean, have you seen some of the high schoolers these days? Just because your child doesn't look like he's 30 doesn't mean there's not other people that look 30.
Right, I get that.
Right.
No pun intended or any funny inside jokes. But the thing is, like, so this kid is just chilling and he's just living his best life. I mean, he's a nerd. We get that. He worked at the magical shop
Right.
with Oh Boy. And I don't remember characters' names because they're not important.
Right. Now, we never did get, like, how he started working there, right?
Right. Back then,
Okay.
you just assumed.
Right. So I am kind of curious about his home life, because
Right. I feel like he had.
how is he running around and doing all that stuff, and his parents didn't care?
Yeah, we straight know he had absentee parents. He probably was a latchkey kid and had a key to get inside and get back out.
Right.
Because he changed his clothes, but it really looked like he kept on the same jeans through the whole motherfucking movie.
Well, you know, back then they only had one type of jeans.
Right. But I mean, at least he was doing it different with the plaid shirt.
Yeah.
When he started getting cool, he was dressing cool. But before that, he was dressing like he was 30 years old himself.
Right.
And these kids or these dolls mysteriously get knocked out of a trash can.
Well, the bullies were being mean to him again, or coming to pick on him or whatever, and he one of the guys bumped him into it or something, I think, and it knocked the can over.
Right. And the freak joint, and I did call her freak joint, that's in the movie, that's his interest. Her name's like Destiny. I don't know why. Is her name Destiny?
I have no
I don't
idea what
know.
her name is.
We're gonna
And
just
like
call
you
her.
said, we're traveling, so I can't look it up.
Right, so we're going to just say her name is Destiny. I can look that shit up. But the point is, like, in this movie, hold on, I'm going back to it, y'all.
All right. Like, she made him feel some type of way after she found out about the clothes. And I think she, you know, at the end of the day, she was just focused on herself.
Right, she straight. My man's name was Dodger. That's why he got beat the fuck up. Like, I mean, how's your name Dodger? So we'll go through a little synopsis here. So the movie, wow, it got a redo.
Like a remake? A
Well,
reimagination?
Well, no, they just touched it up in 2017.
Oh, okay. So they just changed the picture qualities, kind of. They didn't redo the movie.
Right.
Okay. I gotcha.
So that's different. Now, this movie came out in 1987, 97 minutes running. It only cost 1 million to make the movie. They only made 1.6. So
it took 1 million to make it, and they made 1.6 million profit.
right. Critics and people have widely considered this to be one of the worst movies ever made.
I mean, it was pretty rough. I mean, I feel like if they made it now, I think it's time to do this one as a remake to
Right.
change up the characters and make them look more realistic.
I mean, and I feel like since they already used, like, an independent person should just make a movie with someone puppeteering a fake ass doll. Like, take the Cabbage Patch Kids and put them in it. The girl's name was Tangerine.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember that now that you said it. Because she had this show, and it was something about tangerines.
Right. So so let me do the Garbage Pail Kids characters. Greaser Greg, Valerie Vomit, Alligator, File, or I'm sorry, not File, Foul, Foul, Phil, Nate, Nerd, and Messy Tessie. Damn, they got some rough names. One of them joints I said something really explicit about, and I ain't even gonna say it on here. So if you catch a Patreon episode, you'll see what I said about dude's face, because I said he had something certain on his face that's distinctive to the '80s, and I got a laugh out of it. I don't know if you did.
I mean, it wasn't that funny, but
I mean, it was funny. But these characters was rough. We didn't learn about Valerie Vomit's powers until middle of the film.
Which one?
The one that puked all that green shit on them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it looked good. It looked like some old slime that you would eat when you was a kid. To me, the movie, even though it was cringy, was funny. Like,
yeah,
you don't have that kind of humor. And I was just like, dang. And they had the characters played by dwarf people, and them masks had to be hot as hell. Like, I don't see nothing too crazy. And, don't want to make this that long of an episode, but I'll just say this. For the topic of it being an 80s movie, I would let kids watch it.
Right.
Because it's crude humor. And they would...
I'd be fine with Luke watching it.
Yeah, because they would find it funny. Or they would just...
I don't know. Like, I think kids nowadays are used to, like, the high-tech of stuff. And, like, how good it looks. So I don't know that they'd enjoy it unless they're ones that don't watch a whole lot of TV.
Okay. But I will put this up there with one of my favorite movies, Howard the Duck, which you watch with me. It's about as bad as that.
I mean, it was pretty rough.
Yeah, both of them doing it.
Right.
So, like, if I was going to do a night of let's just watch ultra bad movies, that would be one to watch.
Okay. So we want to thank everybody for tuning in for this quick episode. Head on over to Spotify and make sure you're following us there, as well as on Facebook and Instagram. If you have any ideas for the show or something that you think that we should watch, we're doing a lot of rewind shows. So stuff that everybody should have seen at this point. But while we're doing this process, JR is learning that Stacey does not have all that movie knowledge or background and watch history. So we have a lot on our plate, and we hope you guys hang in there with us.